This already sounds
911, what is the location
crazy.
of the emergency? 4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department.
He's
Not hang
dead.
up.
Fire risk. Just tell me exactly what happened there.
Dude, my internet's going crazy, man. I don't know why the fuck. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna fucking. I'm dying, am I? The German internet, dude, holy Jesus fuck, man. Wait a second. It's like so up and down, right? It's like, it's never really good, but it's also never like really fucking bad, but it's really bad most of the time. But it's never like super good. I don't know how to fix that. I called them. They'd be like, yeah, we know. So what the fuck? Let me decrease the bitrate, I guess, I think. Since you're only just watching a video. If we play the game, I think I'll increase it later. Oh! Whoops. I want to do some Minecraft speedruns today. Practice. Ooh. So, yeah. Well... Yeah, this is crazy, man. My dropped frames are just going fucking wild. I don't know, man. Maybe there's something I need to fix. Maybe it's like... Maybe... Well, it is what it is. Seems like it's fine now, so we watch. Everyone grab a drink. This is gonna be a good one.
And I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, man?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
What is a suit?
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right, is he breathing?
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, man, that's fine.
He's
We're still going to
stiff
compressions on him,
and
okay?
purple.
Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone.
Doesn't purple mean he's alive?
Yes.
Put your other
Or
hand
he's
on top
like
of that hand.
close to death? I thought...
Okay.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay.
Yeah,
Listen to me.
exactly. Like purple means he's like still there, right? A white, pale, that's like that's something else.
Hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Super now.
That's crazy.
Oh, right there.
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone, who you just heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago. Her boyfriend was 42-year-old George Torres Jr., who she locked inside a suitcase the night before, ultimately leading to him.
A suitcase, like the what you use to for baggage for like flying. That's suitcase, yeah. That's what we're talking about here.
Sarah's explanation is that it was a totally unintentional and unforeseen accident, but what she's completely unaware of at this particular moment is the fact she recorded 2 videos on her phone last night, the first of which was taken at 11:12 p.m. and shows her laughing at George while he's zipped up in
But
the
I feel like I heard something like
but
that.
George isn't laughing. He's asking to be let out and repeatedly stating that he can't breathe. The second video was
Wait, when is this from? 1 day ago. Wait, is this like...
recorded 11 minutes later, showing the same thing.
Oh,
the
it's
suitcase
20
was flipped over, and
Oh,
in a
it was in
different area of the
2020, so
apartment.
maybe I heard
Sarah is both
seen that in like
unmistakably
fucking
and
news or
heavily
something.
intoxicated in these videos.
I think
which
I
may
did
explain
hear
the fact she
about
didn't
this.
delete them. It would be safe to assume that she has no idea the videos exist.
Oh
And
my God, I'm
yes,
so
you will see the
fucking
moment
cold,
she becomes
man.
aware of their existence. But we first have to acknowledge how this episode was even possible, and that would be the Law and Crime Network. They sent us the uncompressed documents that comprise this video, and almost every case we have covered, or will cover, is already available in its raw form on this channel, which includes the two main items of public record in the case of Sarah Boone, starting with the body cam footage, which is right where we left off.
Hello there.
Sarah Boone.
I had a cigarette, Lou.
Get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay.
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
Okay.
Dr. Pepper!
What's going on?
Dr. fucking Pepper!
No problem. Like,
Best one.
We're putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Say whatever the fuck you want, but Dr. Pepper is just premium.
Like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay. Fine.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Who plays hide and seek when you're 40 years old?
Please, may I
Is
have
that a
Dr.
thing?
Pepper? I am so cotton mouth right now. It's on the counter.
And my microphone is, I think, really loud, so I need to wait to put it down.
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit,
May
I
I have
don't.
water? Just water.
I can get you
Hello?
water, okay?
The officer then talks to Sarah's ex-husband.
I don't think that did anything.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day.
He referred to the fact that Sarah was meant to have custody of their son today.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. She tends to drink.
They called back and said
Yeah,
she was
better
still
be
there,
calm
or she came back.
So I was calling
Hello?
to find out if she's going to be getting him or not today.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Got over here.
Is that better?
You need to call 911, get somebody over here. And then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay?
He's currently on parole.
I'm dying.
So,
Because of domestic violence with her.
yes.
Oh, okay.
He explains that George has been arrested for domestic violence multiple times against Sarah, and that Sarah's literally bailed him out every time.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from this tap. Probably gonna pass out on it.
Alright, I think
Okay,
it's
well,
fine now.
The police officer asks the ex-husband to stick around for a little while longer. She then gets a notepad
Sorry
and
about
returns
that.
to Sarah to collect more information.
At some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, you know, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right
When
where
he got
it
in
is.
it? Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there.
It's kind of wild, man. There is no way. I mean, I think it did say false, but there is absolutely no way that one wine bottle, which they shared, I think, is gonna get you that blackout drunk that you just fucking fall asleep while someone's in a suitcase.
There.
Yes.
Thought he would be
Now,
funny
of
or
course,
whatever.
We
people
both were laughing about it. And then I fell asleep
handle their alcohol
Where did you fall
differently.
asleep at?
upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I just totally
So you
forgot.
began
But-
to do CPR on him?
Yes.
From
Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled,
this morning
like he
did you
gurgled.
start doing that CPR?
Looking at her, I don't know.
And it
Feel like she could
air was coming out and he was
drink
gurgling,
quite something.
but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR, you were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can I
you...
have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay?
The officer then confirms the ex-husband will be taking custody of the child.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's
okay,
at school.
he's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He is 9. He's third
I
grade.
can't even start with how you would explain something like this.
Thing to it.
Okay.
The
Why are
ex-husband
they
leaves,
laughing?
and the officers wait for investigators to
Bro,
arrive.
that's kind of crazy.
Have a cigarette. They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade?
The investigators then arrive.
Hey, Sarah. Did you get enough water? No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, Sarah, my name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott.
They ask Sarah what happened.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too.
Well, now we can confirm that, can
I
we?
go upstairs and fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
She even went upstairs. So not like she fell asleep on the couch next to him. She walked away up into the room and decided to go to sleep in her bed. That's fucking wild, man.
Move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away?
Me and I both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I'm afraid for my life.
That's kind of fucking wild, man.
Why is that?
For my life. His family have never liked me.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
They're
So
going
it's...
to kill me.
Okay,
Do
well...
they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
The detectives reassure Sarah that she's not about to get murdered, and then go in to investigate the apartment.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
This police officer was brilliant. Her temperament was perfect for the situation. The investigators simply asked Sarah to stay somewhere else for the night, and to come to the police station the following day with any questions she might have. Sarah stayed with her ex-husband, then showed up at the sheriff's office the next day at 3:51 p.m. with an entire
Stayed with
handwritten
her
page of
ex-husband.
questions, the first of which was about when she's getting back her phone.
I'm gonna have you sit in the green chair. It doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
Sarah takes out her page of questions, which the investigator semi-acknowledges then brushes off.
So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Miranda warning. What's Miranda warning?
Sarah has no idea what just happened.
This morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
Forensics have since proven that George sustained his injuries the night he died, and he didn't have them before entering the apartment.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike.
Kind of cool
So
that they can point that out.
And he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So why?
Okay.
The investigator details further injuries, including a contusion on his neck.
And they're all recent. Like they occurred recently. It wasn't
Contusion.
something
What the
that
fuck was a
occurred
contusion again?
post
Like
that occurred a week
like a
ago,
blue spot?
2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why.
She had all night to set this up, which is the issue. For all we know, she could have designed this entire scene of events from scratch. There is a 12-hour gap between the timestamp on her videos to the moment police showed up on her doorstep, which is plenty of time to assemble what looks like a very pleasant scene of events that in no way precipitated a drunken act of revenge that ultimately led to murder.
Nobody got out
I'm
of
going
the
to
store.
say anything to that.
This is what's mind-blowing to me. I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on his head and skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I don't know.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good. I don't even know where this is coming from.
The
I feel like
interrogator
that's
now brings up
kind of
Sarah's
crazy
last call
thing to
police,
say. It's like, but it
reporting
makes you
domestic
even more
violence.
suspicious. No, we had a good day. We had good days lately.
Yeah, with the curtain rod. That's why I
Good
can't
days,
believe
great
you guys
days.
didn't take that either.
Really.
She just referred to the fact that George
Yeah,
didn't
but
face
his head.
charges
We
for
had
the
good
alleged
days.
assault.
Relax.
We've been
Good
good.
days.
I don't know if it's
I don't know,
the
it's
last
very
time he
suspicious,
got out of
no?
jail. We've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talk to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So
Sarah is detailing possible motives for retaliation. Routine procedure would be to keep her train of thought locked on this element, provide encouragement and understanding while inquiring further into the suspect's grievances with the victim. The only problem is that the lead interrogator really doesn't like Sarah and abandons the task of pretending to, which makes this a significantly flawed, yet remarkably entertaining process to bear witness.
Wait, is that just a thing that happens? Like, she's like, I don't like you, so I'm gonna be. Oh, I mean, okay, alright, never mind. Just fucking answer me. Oh yeah, okay, okay, whatever.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, there hasn't, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so.
Give or take.
Right.
The investigator challenges an earlier assertion which remodels the discourse, and the suspect then starts defending her relationship with the victim.
I really love him, like I do, and I feel like I can help him. He came a really long way, and he was trying. He was really trying.
She somehow transitions into the principle of how she doesn't normally drink, and it's kinda only because of George that she drinks at all.
The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him.
Sarah talks about George's anger management classes
man.
and the supposed progress he was making.
And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you.
What class?
When I tell you I love him,
I thought he was
I love him.
42-year-old dude. What the fuck? What class he going to?
Everybody tells me that.
At some point, somebody gets enough.
In the next moment, the detective will say, then they have to do something to defend themselves. Sarah's temperament will completely switch at the completion of this sentence.
Then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee, and I don't know if you would like to see it on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she once filed a restraining order against George, then for some reason brings up his ex-wife.
When I say a monster, she's a monster. Like it does,
The interrogator lets her vent about the ex-wife for 2 minutes. She will now bring the focus back to the investigation.
Everything she said is, I mean, if I was an investigator, I think if anyone was an investigator, at this point, everyone's just gonna be like, dude, this bitch fucking lying. This bitch is lying.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
She recalls the game starting at around 4 p.m. and her going to sleep at around midnight.
So I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or
like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it, started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit.
I just asked for the painting. I'd be like,
can we turn
what the fuck did you paint?
No problem.
Show us.
Start at the top, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
That's not how you play hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Hey, that came out of nowhere. It was so random.
Have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Gotcha. No, I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not, but obviously
No.
I understand, you know, you're claiming that
Or
Sunday
sexually.
it was a joking matter, you were laughing, he was laughing, but what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
No.
No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
With regard to the colossal realm of interrogation footage, the level of notoriety these next moments acquired is virtually unprecedented. I feel like this picture belongs on a wall somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
What is that? What is she showing her?
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me.
And why the fuck is that laptop so fucking loud? What the fuck? Do you guys hear that? It's like a fucking jet turbine, dude. This shit is about to fucking fly off. What the fuck?
For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
Sarah may have been
The battery fucking died. Dude, what is going on in this interrogation? This is not an interrogation, this is a fucking joke, man. It's a comedy. What the fuck is going on? So first of all, the laptop's about to fly off, right? And then the next is fucking just turns off like a few seconds later.
hoping that that was the end of it. Really can't say that I blame her for that.
Jesus.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
It's been there for 30 minutes. Okay, chill.
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how to find her.
And your laptop is filled with... Oh my god. Is that what it's like being an investigator? Being an interrogator? Because I think I would do a great job.
I don't know how to find her.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
What is that? What is that? What is happening?
It's that long.
Listen to it.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
The shit's gonna fly off and take her with it. What the fuck?
Stupid. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
I don't want to watch it, please.
The footage was from 2020, right? So that's like 3 years ago. So you're telling me interrogators get this crap? This shit? This fucking shit? Wait. This shit is what these people get? Jesus Christ, dude. I wouldn't want to fucking work as an interrogator. Oh, oh, you haven't even seen that guy's face. Wait.
You can't breathe.
There you go.
You're saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside
It's all
down.
good, man.
The interrogators should not be cutting each other off, but their missteps can be forgiven on this occasion due to the power of the evidence, which the lead detective will now focus on.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image, it's upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now, he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
Listen, wait. Dude, I can't, man. This video is killing me. Listen to it. Wait, I'm gonna fucking... Let me increase the... Wait, let me increase the sound if I can. Alright? Listen to this shit. It starts building up, right? The computer's like... Dude.
How did it go from the back to the front?
Wait.
The other way.
Alright, listen.
Closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now, he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
It's
Well, that's what you
what
did.
the
But not
fuck?
intentional though.
No,
From a
you told me
single
you went
video?
upstairs because
2-minute video
you
she's
were getting
watching?
ready for bed.
Just to be clear, Sarah still has no idea how screwed she is. She just referred to an earlier statement that she didn't lock up the suitcase all the way, so George could get out.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other video.
I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
Fuck you!
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
This video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you recording this?
No.
I think we've all gathered by now that Sarah might be twisting the truth in her favor a little bit. She seems to have forgotten that 2 minutes ago she claimed to have no recollection of this incident, so her impeccable memory all of a sudden seems rather selective.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah,
I
I can't breathe, and you're the only one laughing,
Okay.
and you're the only one saying derogatory comments, like you're mad.
That was a friendly reminder. Fuck you,
Please
she said. That was
don't-
friendly, alright?
I don't mean
That was
to
not
sound
malicious.
negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is that her intuition is correct. She sort of recognizes what the police are doing here, but still has no idea of the ramifications.
Oh, why would
her
she
energy
say it,
resembles that of someone who feels the police are about to start rumors about her.
Would the
Like,
smart move
No,
be
I'm
just
just
to
trying to
fucking
show you
chill,
a video that you
think
no
about
longer
it,
want to
and-
watch
yeah,
because
he's
you
got
probably
fuck
don't
up.
want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to, he'll be up here any minute.
But
But
you
again-
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase,
So why didn't you take him out?
because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think
Dude, what the
he's
fuck?
asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is gonna happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs. I thought it was, like, I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't, that, you
He's
all...
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. The whole suitcase thing
Jesus.
never happened before.
Sarah tries to move on to another topic, but the interrogator doesn't allow it and brings her back to the specifics of the evidence.
Again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up.
No, he was
Trying
just
to push
drunk.
out of it.
He was just drunk.
Please
Couldn't see it. He
do
was just
not
drunk.
assume.
I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. I mean, you obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically told me that you went upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it. I've never done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
The lead interrogator starts playing the video as Sarah is mid-sentence reiterating her innocence.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was not in any way, shape, or form.
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So
it's like vibrating the
you roll
table
it over.
now.
Like, it's not like...
I didn't want it to be like that.
You didn't want him to be upside down? How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now. I don't know how.
Well,
you want me to
that's
say
how it feels.
I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone.
So when he asked to be let out, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video. He asked.
Well, clearly she was upstairs and sleeping, so no, she couldn't have opened it. Dude, how is it so difficult to understand?
Multiple times. Yeah.
These interrogators are shit.
I can't breathe. Why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. They'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
This was an absolutely imperative moment to allow the suspect to elaborate, but the lead interrogator cuts her off.
Well, based off the video, one video's at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually...
She should have waited. I swear to God she was going to say something retarded. I swear to God she was going to. She was going to be like, well, he enjoyed it. He was laughing. He told me to keep him in there longer.
Actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording.
Fuck.
So my thing is, when it stopped...
Missed an opportunity.
He asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I
don't
Were
know.
you punishing him?
No. Just...
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. I will never drink alcohol again. I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no.
Again, it's the boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to,
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why?
Why?
What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a bump on his eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. This is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come from?
If you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase, and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I don't... I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine?
What up, dude? I'm watching this
After talking to
crazy
you,
video, man.
everything was
This is
laughing and
fucking.
fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing.
Oh, I'll give you a quick recap. So this woman, uh, like, put his man, her man, in a suitcase because they were playing hide and seek, zipped it all the way up, and then went upstairs to sleep while the man was in there fucking dying, and he did die. So it's like, why? Why did she leave him there? He was even begging for his life. He was like, let me out and shit.
And fun.
I think
He's
that's fucking
begging for his
crazy.
life, and you are in a very angry voice
That is
telling
fucking
him to fuck
crazy.
off.
No, it's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
And tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
Classic.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now
It's
gets freaked
crazy.
out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's the what?
Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying,
That thought did cross my mind, yeah.
I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all,
Please sit down.
listen to me. I did not
What?
intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
Wait, that's what you said? Wait. This is what it feels like when you're choking me? That's what you said?
There's still
Jesus.
feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that
That's
intentionally.
both
You
with
didn't
douchebags.
intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did
did.
it.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down
Yeah.
because
It had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it.
So I'm just wondering, how fucking big was the suitcase for a grown man of 42 years to fit inside? And how strong was she to be able to flip it upside down?
I'm leaving it like this, please.
What
I'm
the
leaving it like
fuck?
this. I did not intentionally do this.
You left him in there. You did trying to
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact.
this is-
You left him in there.
This is not.
You didn't
Oh my
leave
God.
It's not cool. Like this is not cool.
It's not cool.
This
You
is so
intentionally
unfair
left
to
him
me.
in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would
Yeah, he
do
might be tiny.
anything for him.
Or you did
Well, you
look
gave up checking
quite
up
skinny,
on
I
him.
guess.
Wouldn't let him out of a suitcase.
Oh gosh.
Anybody looking at it doesn't. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, "George is having fun right now."
The discourse repeats itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back?
no.
Not today.
What? So after all that's happened, her first question is, am I getting my phone back?
What about
Right.
his laptop?
No.
Not today.
Not today.
How do I go about getting his
She said, can I get my phone back?
wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
oh,
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
Okay.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger. It goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So, what's next?
They're going to come and swab your fingers
No, I'm talking about, like, in the long run. Like, what do I need to, like, do I need to be doing something, or, like...
I can't tell you.
Bitch, you need to sit the fuck
mean,
in
like,
a
so,
prison.
like,
What the
for-
hell you mean?
Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna, like... I'm not admitting anything about being intentional, and like...
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
So after this, what?
Mm.
I'm done? In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough. Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughters, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
God, I've been having such a bad day. I drank a wine, we fucking listened to music, we played a puzzle, I put him in a fucking suitcase. Are you trying to make it worse? Is it... What is happening, dude? What the fuck?
Forensics take her DNA and fingerprints.
Dude,
The investigators then
the
return.
thoughts
Okay, Sarah.
in her mind must be fucking wild right now.
You're not free to go. Okay.
This comment seriously puts Sarah on edge, but she still won't quite be fully aware of what's happening. This is coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no?
Dude, this shit is
Everything
wild,
we talked
man.
about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
That's how
Anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we...
The male detective re-explains that it's just routine, only in a far more comforting tone. But the tone doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to get swallowed up by a wormhole and take her chances in a separate dimension.
It's not a trick question.
To the best of my knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally. So this was a trick.
Dude.
You're right.
Why is
You're
this
trying-
happening?
Because
Before you all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
Did you tell
I
me?
had
I
a
don't
sneaky
work in
suspicion
there.
this was going to happen. And I
Bitch, did she say that? She killed him and she was like, yeah, I'd have thought this would happen. Fuck.
need water, like, really bad, please.
how's she?
Not intentionally.
You all check me down here.
An officer comes to take Sarah to the jail, but Sarah has questions first.
Uh-huh.
Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead, stand up.
I have not.
So what am I going to do with my
Stay
purse? What made you all decide to do this?
What the fuck?
Decide to do this?
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
Not intentionally.
I knew this was going to happen.
You did?
Sarah was taken to the Orange County Jail at 5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was in late February of 2020.
I don't understand why the investigator doesn't understand. It wasn't intentionally, right? Shouldn't you be able to go freely? Like, it wasn't intentionally.
Just before the entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic, so Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to
Right.
get the fuck out of there, and all of them cited the same reason, which was irreconcilable differences.
Wow. Well, that was I don't even fucking watch the comments. This is fucking crazy. Anna Veronica is saying, you guys are killing me right now. During your homicide interrogation, almost impressive level of self-awareness. True. Cannot believe she tries to drop. Living with doing what I did is punishment enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So, next time I kill a person, like, as long as I have to live with it, right? So I think that's punishment enough, so I don't think I have to go to prison. But, I mean, it wasn't intentionally. I only accidentally stabbed them like 37 times. Wow. What a crazy video.